In my journey of self discovery, I learned that my purpose is far beyond my musical gifts and talents. My purpose is multifaceted. When I finally sat still and removed myself from the noise, I learned that I really didn't know who I was. I began to ask myself the question, who am I? My response, I am God's child, a spiritual being having a human experience. That's who I am. I then asked myself, what do I want? My response, I want to achieve all that God had in mind when He created me. I want to live out the greatest manifestation of myself as a human being, and I want to reach my highest potential. This is what I want. Once I made this discovery, I realized that I could not move my life forward with no real sense of self. I had to do the tough work of deep self reflection so that I could fully live out my true purpose and calling in life. In full transparency, this is life work, and this work will never be completed. I have learned something new about myself each day since starting. Each day there are more insights, and as I continue to pull back the layers, I've discovered that I will always be a flawed, imperfect human being with a willingness to better myself each day. This book is a testament to the awesome power of God. My story is a story that mirrors mental dysfunction, strength, courage, perseverance, and resilience. God has designed each of us with a distinct DNA and a purpose in life that no one else can fulfill but us. There are millions around the globe who have similar callings and giftings, but no one does it the way you have been designed to do it. I have been gifted with a musical gift that neither my mother nor father displayed. For years, serving others through music was my greatest joy. I am now honored to step into another facet of my purpose and share the story of my life in hopes that this book serves humanity and ministers to the core of someone else around the world. Tailor made. Why is the book titled Tailor Made? Well, I was raised in Taylor, Mississippi, right outside of Oxford, Mississippi. Many of you have heard of the University of Mississippi, also known as Ole Miss. That is where Oxford is. I was raised right outside of Oxford in a small town called Taylor, Mississippi. Hence the title of the book, Tailor Made. The primary purpose for me releasing my autobiography, Tailor Made, came from just journaling one day. I was writing my thoughts down and discovered that I really needed to do some deep self reflection. I thought about where I came from, Taylor, Mississippi, a very small town. And, I think about those young people who have dreams and goals, who might have trauma like I came from. I came from mental dysfunction. My mother was mentally disabled. I didn't have a father in my life. And so I thought about those things, and I've been able to achieve so much through the help of God. And so I wanted to put a book out for some young person out there, or even an adult who has dreams and goals, who has struggles, who don't think they can achieve. I want to inspire everybody that with God in your life, you can achieve anything. Nothing is impossible with God. Each QR code connects to a song that highlights moments in my life and my career. As you go through TaylorMade, you will see chapters titled He Knows My Name. He Knows My Name is really inspired from Psalm 139, but it is actually the very first single that I released when I started my recording journey. You will find chapters titled God Will Take Care of You. It's an arrangement of a song that I did on the Songwriter's Journal album. So each chapter has a title of a song that I've written, and it connects through the pages within my book. Well, my musical influences. I know that I've been cut from a different fabric. I have always enjoyed merging classical and gospel elements together. That is who I am as a writer. It took me a while to become comfortable with that, but I am totally comfortable with that now. My musical influences have always been Richard Smallwood, Kurt Carr, Ricky Dillard, obviously. And I'm so grateful. Kurt Carr has been a great friend of mine. He's inspired me in so many ways. And I'm thankful that my good friend Lamar Campbell wrote the foreword to this book. He's a gospel artist, a gospel icon, and he knows exactly what it takes to be an artist and a songwriter. And so when he read this book, he was able to pour into it exactly what needs to happen in a foreword. So thanks to him. And thanks to each of you for being here today and supporting TaylorMade. If you haven't already gotten your copy, you can get your copy of TaylorMade from Barnes& and Noble or Amazon.com. Or if you're here today, go right out in the lobby and purchase a copy of TaylorMade. Again, thank you so much for your support.